So guys, welcome back to Redmanx TV. I hope you guys are all staying safe and sound wherever you are. And in today's video, I'll be previewing a game between Manchester United taking on Manchester City in the Manchester Derby this weekend. So make sure you guys do smash a like on the video, leave your thoughts and score predictions for the game in the comments, and make sure you are subscribing down below with notifications on so you guys know when I upload. Anyway guys, let's get on to the preview. So guys, it's the Manchester Derby this weekend as high-flying Manchester City take on struggling Manchester United in a game which a few months ago I would have been quite up for, because at one point we were first in the league, we were scoring goals for fun, we were winning games comfortably, but since then we've had a massive drop-off, dropped too many points in games we should have won, and of course had so many below-par performances. I can't tell you how many we've had this season, but yeah, that's been the massive problem for Manchester United, while City this season have only just got better and better after their slow start. Right now they look absolutely unstoppable. I think they're on a run of 29 games unbeaten, potentially 30 by beating Wolves the other day, and if I'm being totally honest, I don't see any team in the Premier League right now who can give City a good game, because they just look absolutely unstoppable, and I don't have a bit of confidence going into this game against them on the weekend. I know it's a derby game, I know we'll probably get up for it, but with how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer plays against the top six sides, I think we're going to get absolutely battered, and I tell you now, there is absolutely no chance we are going to try and win this game. We are going to try and sit back and counter-attack, because that's what we do against every single side. And if we do play like that, like we did against Chelsea, we're going to get absolutely battered. It will be 4 or 5-0 if we play like that, I guarantee you. Because even against Crystal Palace yesterday, we had no intent to win the game. And as I said, there's no confidence in me and in these players that I have that they can step up in their big game. There's literally none. Rashford doesn't step up in big games. Bruno recently hasn't been stepping up in big games. Greenwood can't. And the difference between these two teams is absolutely unreal. In the Manchester City side right now, you have about a full team, a full 11 of world-class players. In a Manchester United team, we have about 3 or 4, if we're being totally honest. You know, Pogba, Bruno. Is Rashford world-class right now? I'm not too sure. But other than that, yeah, 3. There's literally 3 I can count. There's no one else in that team who I can think is world-class. Possibly Cavani, but, you know, he's a bit old now. But, yeah, that is the difference between the teams. And they have a balance in defence, a balance in midfield, and a balance in attack. And they brought in Ruben Diaz when they needed to. And look how good he's been. They needed a centre-back because Laporte was out. They managed to bring one in. What do? Bring in Harry Maguire, who's 80 million, hasn't stepped up. What was Ruben Diaz? 40 million? 50 million? Something like that. And he's been so much better than Harry Maguire. And with our attack, you know, can't score at the moment. And with how City are playing right now, I don't have one bit of confidence that we can get anything out of this game. If we do, then I'll be absolutely surprised. I think it'll be a massive upset if we do. But of course, you know, you could say because it's a derby game, form goes out the window. But even with Manchester United this season, you know, with how we've played against top sides, I don't know how anyone can have a bit of confidence in this team going into this game. And I think, you know, we're just going to be playing for pride in this game, really. And, you know, try and catch one on a counter-attack, because we're definitely not going to try and play out against this Manchester City team. But, yeah, my team lineup going into the game, guys. Let's get into that. So I'm going to put in Dean Henderson in net because, of course, De Gea is absent now for 6 or 7 games. He's having some personal problems, so I hope he, you know, recovers from that and gets well. Well, not gets well because it's nothing to do with him, but hopefully he sorts it out and gets back in the net where we need him. But Henderson now has a massive chance to, you know, try and get in that England team for the Euros, because he's going to have a good run of games now, 6 or 7 games where he has to perform for Manchester United. This is his big chance. He's moaning about not being first choice. This is his chance to prove himself in this little run he's going to have. So Henderson's going to be in net. Left back Luke Shaw. Then you'll see Lindelof return to the team for Bailly. Of course, Bailly did play against Crystal Palace, so that probably means Lindelof will come in his team. And then alongside him, Harry Maguire. On the right, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. In the middle, you'll see Scott McTominay and Fred, as you do always in these big games, is just sit in front of the defence, babysitting them, not going forward. So, you know, we will play that, but for me, we cannot play that. It will be suicidal if we do. Then, Ahead of him, or criminal if you do, not suicide, but yeah, in front of him, Bruno Fernandes, and on the left, Rashford, on the right, Greenwood, and up front, Edison Cavani. That's what I reckon you'll see, guys. A similar team to the Crystal Palace game with 2 or 3 changes, and of course, we do play the same team normally all the time against these top 6 sides, and, you know, that's why we fail so much, in my opinion, but yeah, that's the team going into the game, guys. Tell me what you guys think down below and get your teams in, but I'm going to have a few people giving their thoughts and predictions on the game as Manchester United will take on Manchester City.
Alright, so here is my match prediction going into the Manchester derby on Saturday. To be honest with you, after that performance against Crystal Palace in midweek, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm worried. I think, even though we've got a good record at the Etihad recently, I'm just not up for it. I really aren't. I'm sure the players are up for it, and hopefully they are, because they really do need to pull a performance out of their backside if we are to get anything from that game. But I can only see one result, and that's a humbling from Man City. I really do. I can't see any other result other than that. I hope I'm wrong. I'm going to go with a 3-1 defeat to Man City, but I hope that our counter-attacking style will be the antidote to their play. So I'm going to say a 3-1 defeat, but I'm hoping for a lot better than that. But yeah, I'm not confident, let's just say that.
Finally, the derby has come, and it's the most important game of our season, and we will go by our strongest team. We have less chance of winning this game. I think most probably the match will end as a draw. Score might be 0-0 or 1-1. The only chance of scoring a goal will be we have to break them in the counter. That's it.
I think we're going to get a positive result on Sunday. Ollie, whenever he's under pressure, he produces results. So I think we'll either get a draw or a win against Man City. They are on a 21 winning streak, which is ridiculous. They're playing very well at the moment, and even Aguero's on fire for them up front, and they replaced him with false nines, which is De Bruyne or Foden or Sterling, and they're going to romp the league again. I think we've all accepted that. They're 12 or 14 points ahead of us now, which is ridiculous, considering we were first in January. I would say the dangerous players in this game, but their entire squad is simply incredible. They have squad depth, a fantastic squad depth in every position, and it's going to be a very, very tough game. It would be a boring game nonetheless, because we'll play McTominay and Fred and Gordon Lindelof, so we play very defensively, and we'll isolate the front four of Bruno, Rashford. I think Dan James will play, and Cavani or Martial or Greenwood. I think if anything, we'll get a draw out of this game. Like I said, Ollie produces results when he's under pressure, and because he's under pressure, like he's drawing 0-0 3 times in a row now, and people are calling for his head, Ollie out. I think he'll produce a result today, or on Sunday, sorry, and I think it'll be a 0-0 draw.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed those coming onto the channel and giving their thoughts and score predictions going into the game on the weekend. And of course, I'll leave their links to their YouTubes and their social medias down below. Please go and check them out. Some great content over there. But as I said, guys, for me, this game is about playing for pride, playing for the badge, and trying to get one over Manchester City. And these are the games that players need to get up for. Like, I don't mind losing, I really don't. But I do mind if we don't try and win the game and we end up losing 5 or 6-0. If we go up against City, if we try to win the game and lose 1-2, 3-0, I'll be alright with that, because we've tried to win, and right now City are absolutely unstoppable, so I can take that. But I cannot take if we sit back, don't try to win the game, and just try and counter attack and lose 5 or 6-0, then it would just be worthless, you know. It'd be so frustrating, because you're playing against your rival. Get up for the game, try your best, and try and make the fans happy. That's all we ask as Manchester United fans. You know, we don't want to see Manchester United sitting back against our rival. We want the players to go for them. You know, try and win the game, because recently we haven't been doing that, and I think we really do need to try and win this game and try and stop Manchester City winning it, because of course, you know, I would love nothing more than beating City and ending our unbeaten run. I'd want nothing more, but I just don't think it will happen. I don't believe these players can step up when they need to. So yeah, it's a hard one, guys. My score predictions going into the game are going to be, Manchester United 0, City 3, maybe 2-0 City, but I cannot predict a Manchester United win this time. I always try and do, I always feel confident, but there's just something about this game. They're top, they're just cruising right now, and I think a lot of people agree with me in saying we probably don't have a chance of winning this game. But hopefully the players can turn up. Hopefully we're in for a surprise. There's always time for a shock, so hopefully that can happen this weekend. But anyway, guys, make sure to subscribe down below, leave your thoughts and score predictions for the game, and make sure to tune in for the watch along, guys, and of course turn on the notification bell so you guys get notified. But anyway, guys, enjoy your weekend, enjoy the day, and I'll see you guys later on.